Hello, and welcome along to another episode of Pushups and Cool Music. Um, Basically, I would say something about this. Uh, a push-up program is not a complete training program. I do some bicep curls, body weight squats, dumbbell rows to counter all the pushing, right? And I do a lot of ab movements and calf raises as well, almost on a daily basis as well. But the reason why I invented the concept of push-ups and cool music is because it's catchy, it's simple, and it gets me moving every day. Because I might not always be in the mood to have a complete exercise program. I might not always feel that well. That's why a minimum of 100 push ups is required for me to keep being consistent. Because what gives the most results in training is not a magical diet or training program, is that you stay consistent. You stimulate your muscles on a daily basis with varying intensity. Stimulate, not annihilate. That's a good term because that means you don't have to work hard every day to get results, but you have to do something. And the results is not only visual but also mental. It keeps the mental state more stable. And considering that I have been struggling with some mental issues that has to do with mood swings and things of that nature. It's very important for me to keep a consistent habit that is good for me. So that's why I invented this concept. It first started as a joke. I'm like putting on Beethoven's seventh second movement and did some push-ups. Uh, because of the movie Zardos with Sean Connery, and I don't know. I just thought that movie was fun, and that Sean Connery's character was the most weirdest rendition of Sean Connery I've ever seen in a movie. That's why I like Zardos. Anyway, but today my push-up session will be 100 push-ups. I will go easy on the push-ups, and I will focus on other movements afterwards, to train other muscles. But I will go with the mathematical concept that I talked about in the last video, 33.3. So I need to film the push-ups really well so I get an approved a third of a push-up. So 3 sets of 33.3 push-ups is my goal today. And the cool music of the day will be, well, I'm wearing a shirt which is heavy metal styled, Ludwig Van Beethoven, because Ludwig was epic, man. And his music still lives to this day. And it's also one of the classical masters that has shaped and inspired the best heavy metal musicians as well. Even though I think Vivaldi and Bach is more connected to heavy metal, but Ludwig van Beethoven as well. And he's one of my favorites. And he kept on composing music even after he lost his hearing. His Ninth Symphony was composed when he heard nothing but tinnitus all day. But still in his mind, he could hear the notes. He wrote the one of the most epic symphonies of all time. And I think even though 100 push-ups does not take a long time, and every movement of the Ninth Symphony is like 10 minutes or so, but I'll put on the second movement that I recognize from Clockwork Orange, where Alex was punished for being a criminal, basically. So his punishments were that everything that he liked made him unwell. So the second movement of Beethoven's ninth was one of those things. Most severe punishment ever. You don't take away a guy's Beethoven. When he likes Beethoven, he clearly has great music taste. So, yes, I won't encourage the ultra violence though. I'm not into violence at all. Anyway, so time for the push ups. First, I have to Beethoven's ninth second movement. I just get the tune ready, and then it's like 11 minutes. Well, Ode to Joy is more than 20 minutes, and it's also one of the most beautiful songs ever. And you all have heard it. Na 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 na. But it's not this one. Ode to Joy is the last movement of the Ninth Symphony. Now I spent 6 minutes talking and not doing push-ups. So now I'm ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, and a third of a push-up. About there. Okay. Man, I never get sick of listening to the Ninth Symphony. All the movements are wonderful of the Ninth Symphony. Maybe before the next set I will have a good Stoic quote of the day. Maybe from the Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius. He always has some inspiring words for the day. Let's see. You have power over your mind, not outside events. That quote is really good for mental health because you choose your reactions to things that happen around you. If you react in a more calm and rational manner, problematic events will be easier than they were. Worrying more than necessary will create more problems than the actual problem itself. I added onto it. Anyway, 33.3 more push-ups. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, And a third. Now I've reached 66.6 push-ups. That's the number of the beast. And this year I'm going to see Iron Maiden. Hopefully, if Tons of Rock does not get closed down because of COVID. So let's hope so. Let me see if I have more Marcus Aurelius quotes to inspire me. Okay. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. That's very true. What's in your mind affects your actions, affects how you treat yourself and others around you. Be kind to yourself and you will be a kinder person to others. Whew. Now I just wait for the last set because I want my reps to have quality. After this, I need to practice my piano because just talking about Beethoven and how brilliant he was makes me more motivated to practice. So yeah, Beethoven could still hear music inside his mind when his ears could not give him that pleasure anymore. He still heard music, he still wrote music. I don't think many people can even do that. I haven't heard of other deaf musicians besides Ludwig Van Beethoven. King Ludwig Van Beethoven. Anyway, I recovered well. Third and last set. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 1, 2, 3, and a third. There. 100. Whew. Yes, that was 100 push-ups. I even figured out the math to make it to exactly 103 sets. Because you can't divide 100 by 3 and get a whole number. It's actually 33.33333, but I don't know how I can exactly adjust the push-up towards that. That is some heavy mathematical science. Anyway, I'm gonna train other movements today, focusing more actually on pulling muscles and legs. Never skip legs. Legs are the foundation of strength, of full body strength. And that concludes today's episode. Stay buff. Have a nice day.